Hello, and welcome to our webinar about Protect Group's integration with SynXis Booking Engine. This session is being recorded. Today, you're going to hear from Ken McLeod, our product manager for SynXis Booking Engine, and from Austin Lopez, the global strategy lead for hospitality at Protect Group. Please type questions using the Q&A icon at the top of your screen. If you don't see it already, you might need to click the More button to see Q&A, and we'll save time at the end to address those questions. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Austin.
Thank you so much, Laura. Before I jump into, a little bit about Protect Group, what we do, who we are, I just want to give a big shout out to the team at Hospitality Solutions. This is a long time coming. We've worked really hard on this partnership and the integration, so we're excited to present this to you today. Kind of share with you guys the integration, what it can mean for your properties, and how it'll benefit you guys. So I'll start
Sorry,
by.
Austin. I'm late, mate. Apologies for this, team.
Hey,
I do want to personally call out how excited we are. If you don't know me, Ethan Wiseman, I lead distribution, product management, and hospitality solutions. We're extremely excited about our partnership with Protect Group. We wanted to be able to bring tools and experiences to your guests that large players, you can imagine them, OTAs, etc., are able to bring to your guests via their platforms. We want you to have that in the direct space, and we're super excited to be able to give you a scalable, global reach type of protection package. And so super excited to have this team here. They've worked with other major businesses in the travel space, especially even on the airline side. And so we're very excited to have Protect Group deeply integrated into the SynXis hospitality booking engine platform. So apologies for being late. It has no reflection on this. We're super excited to have this team here, and this is a phenomenal product. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate it, mate.
Of course, yeah. Thank you for the kind words. But yeah, to kick things off, I'll dive right into who we are and what we do. So Protect Group has started in the sports and ticketing space, right? So think anything that would require a ticket, your football game, your marathon, whatever it might be. Quickly, we transitioned into the travel space. So this is, like Ethan said, the OTAs, the airlines, and hospitality, of course. And so we're very excited to work with Hospitality Solutions to offer your guests a more confident booking experience. Jumping to the next slide, who we are and what we do, right? So it's a bit built into the name, Protect Group, but the tool itself is called Refund Protect. This is what we integrated into the SynXis booking engine. The idea behind it is to give your guests more confidence at booking, give them an option to make their entire basket refundable. And as Ethan mentioned, we are super excited about the partnership with Hospitality Solutions, but we're equally excited to partner with each and every one of the hotels that are customers of HS. So again, this tool will be built just for your property, built for your customers. Ken and his team did a fabulous job of the integration, so we're excited to bring this to you guys. But ultimately, like I said, we are very excited to partner with each and every one of you. And over the next several weeks and months, we'll get to that. Jumping into the widget itself, right? I won't spend too much time here because we're fortunate we do have Ken here to give us a live demo. But I want to focus your attention on the left side of this screen. This is the widget that we integrated into the booking engine. You'll see that there's two options. It's a yes or a no. Do you want to add the cost to make this booking fully refundable, or do you not? It's as simple as that. And on the right side, you'll see the cost, right? And I want to dive into what that cost or how that cost is created, right? It is a dynamic cost. It's not a static percentage. It's based off over 1,000 different data points, but the main ones, right, are going to be the check-in, check-out dates. How far in advance are these people booking? Where are they booking from, and where are they traveling to? So all of these things are curated and brought into our database, and a price gets spit out. Now that price will typically live in the 7 to 8% range, but that'll vary based off region, based off property, and so on. And the idea behind the price is we want to offer it at a price that the guest and the customer are going to say, yes, we need that. So that price will be optimized and it will continue to change and shift over time. Now, once you can go to the next slide, please, Laura. The guest has opted in to the coverage, right? Um, Now it's time to get the refund. So this is where it's really neat for the properties and where they shift the responsibility of the refund over to us. So the guests can cancel their booking. They click on the refundable.me link, which Ken will show us where that lives. And they'll enter their information here and submit it. Now, the really neat thing with this is over 82% of our bookings are processed by AI and immediately approved and accepted on the spot. So what that means is as soon as they fill this form out and hit submit, that money is already en route to their bank account. Now that leaves another 15, 18% of the bookings that will be handled by our customer success team. And these are on average turned around in about 4 hours or less. So again, our goal is to make this a very easy and frictionless experience for your guests, for the hotels, and everyone involved. And by doing so, something that we take a lot of pride in is on the next slide in this, you'll see the 4.8 rating for Trustpilot. So if you jump to the next slide, Laura, you'll notice it's something we take a lot of pride in. You'll see this on our website. You'll see this on every deck we ever present to anybody. But being in the hospitality industry, we understand the importance of treating your guests like you would treat them and treating them how we want to treat them. So we do an excellent job at making sure that everybody's experience with us and every interaction we have with your guests is, tip top shape. So you'll get to see this. You'll get feedback from your guest about the protection itself. And like I said, we aim to do the best we can. And we're excited to introduce this to all the hotels under Hospitality Solutions. And now I will pass this over to Ken to discuss the process and the demo itself.
Right. Thanks, Austin. From a product side in Hospitality Solutions, I'm really excited to bring this partnership to market. We've spent quite a bit of time working on it, so we're excited to roll it out and make it available to everyone on the SPE platform. So the requirements here, hotel must be using SynXis booking engine, so that's where we built the integration. How do hotels opt in and activate Protect Group on their booking engine? So Protect Group has an onboarding forum. The link for this will be shared sometime later this month. Hotels will go to this onboarding form, and this is activated at a property level. As Austin mentioned, the actual property itself plays a role in the price that's calculated. So it is done at a property level. They will fill out the onboarding form. It's a very quick process. And once they submit it, Protect Group will process that and then share a key, so like a code back to the hotel for their implementation. That key is entered into the CRS. There are details in our documentation and our knowledge base on how to do this, but there's a page where you go to enable third-party offers in the CRS. In there, you click on Protect Group and you copy and paste that key and save it as enabled. The next step involves assigning a tax type to Protect Group. So the way we built this is that it functions very similarly to an add-on or a package that you would add to a booking. And we offer or we have the capability of assigning a tax to it. That's because Protect Group is available globally. And obviously the tax rules in every country and even state are different when it comes to whether this should be taxable or how much it should be taxed. So we give the ability to assign a package tax to the Protect Group offer itself. So that's the second step. And the final step is in Booking Engine Designer under the configuration section. In the guest and payment page, there is a checkbox to activate Protect Group in the booking engine. Now, if the hotel decides to turn this off later, they can come back into Booking Engine Designer and uncheck that box. We will not display it in the booking engine unless that box is checked, even if it's set up in the CRS. So one of the nice things about the Refund Protect from a hotel perspective is not only Does it provide the guest with confidence to book and the fact that they're going to get refunded? Protect Group is going to pay that guest their refund. The hotel is going to keep their money for the room night sold. But they also earn a 10% revenue share for each Protect Group or Refund Protect booking that's sold. So that means that 10% of the Refund Protect cost that is charged at time of booking is kept by the property. And then in terms of reporting, Protect Group has built out a Pulse dashboard that every property that signs up will have access to monitor reporting. Okay, with that, I think we're going to jump into a live demo. Okay, so we're just on a SBE demo site here. I'm going to go ahead and get to the checkout page so we can take a look at this. Okay, so scrolling down here. Okay, so this is in our C1 environment, and sometimes it's a little slow. So you can see down here under the payment section, we've got a section called Protect Your Booking. This is the widget that Austin shared in the deck already. So you can see here, we're calling it out as recommended. The way that this works is for any rate type that the guest stands to lose any part of their deposit, we will dynamically show this offer, and Protect Group will dynamically return a price to protect that booking. That goes for fully prepaid bookings and even partial deposits. It takes cancellation policy into effect in terms of when the guest is able to cancel. So if the guest has to cancel within 2 weeks of arrival, and there's a policy that says booking becomes non-refundable 2 weeks before arrival date, that's covered by Protect Group during that cancellation window. So the guest will see this offer. It's called out here in the UI. Some of the covered reasons for cancellation. You can come down here and click into terms and conditions, and there is more details around the Refund Protect in that page, right? So we do provide a link out to that for more information. I'm going to go ahead and say that yes, I do want to protect the booking. And you can see when that happens that the cart on the right has now been updated. We've got the booking protection here. We've got a tax assigned to it, and it's displaying the tax amount associated with it. I will quickly complete the form here so you can see how it looks on the confirmation page. Okay, and go ahead and make the booking. All right, so a few things to notice on the confirmation page. In our price details section on the right here, you can still see we have the booking protection called out just like we did on the page before. And as I scroll down to the reservation details, you will see we've got the booking protection called out right under the room and rate details. And then we have a link directly in this confirmation screen to apply for a refund. Now that link will be there if a guest comes back and retrieves this reservation at a later date. This is the page or the view that they'll land on when they do that. So they will have the access through SBE to link out and apply for this refund directly. In addition, we supply this link via tokens in the confirmation email, right? So in the confirmation email, you can add the Protect Group details via a series of 4 new email tokens that are available there to add the booking protection information to a confirmation email. All right, I think that is it from the demo.
Thank you, Ken. I'll jump into the some of the common questions we've received during the beta and alpha here, and obviously other hotels as well. So first one, does the reservation need to be canceled in the CRS for a refund to be processed? The answer is no. Those two activities are independent of each other. So a guest can apply for a refund, and then the reservation will be canceled, or vice versa even. So those are not mutually exclusive there. Our number two, a really important question for us is Protect Group an insurance company? The answer is no. A lot of great benefits and a lot of a big reason on to why we are not, but we are not an insurance company. Will this be offered globally or just in North America? I think it's clear, and Ken may have hinted at it. Yes, this is a global rollout, so we're really excited to work with everyone here. I think one thing I'd like to note is we do have a really big global team. So we have presence in every continent and major country around the world. So we'll be able to support your needs and efforts there. How is it being rolled out? I'm sure you guys are aware of both options, but this will be an opt-in. So, and I'll tag into the last question as well. This will be opt-in by a property by property basis. So what that means is if you are a management company or a chain or brand, and you have a few hotels or several, whatever it might be, each individual hotel will need to sign up for this and get their own credentials set. So then you can go into the CRS and get it activated that way. But yeah, maybe we can jump back to you, Laura, for some Q&A.